Hi guys, I'm Lindsay with Fitbliss Fitness, and today we're going to talk about the Sumo deadlift. Now the Sumo deadlift and the conventional deadlift are very similar, but obviously the biggest difference is the positioning of your feet. So when doing a Sumo deadlift, typically when someone first starts out, they're going to be more in like their squat stance. It's a little bit more comfortable. A lot of times people don't have the hip mobility right out of the gate to go ultra wide. So this is probably about as narrow as your Sumo deadlift would be. It still allows you to reach inside of your legs to grip the bar. And if you can, have the mobility to do so, going a little bit wider is more of the real Sumo stance. So you see in this position, instead of my shins being perpendicular with the floor, they're a little bit more here at an angle. Now, when you're going down to the bar, regardless of which foot stance you're using, you're gonna be really careful to push your knees out and keep your hips down and close to the bar. So from here, if I was in this hip position, knees would go out and I would grab the bar between my legs. Same as if it was a little bit more narrow, knees would go out so I can grab the bar between my legs. Now, choosing which foot position to use will ultimately depend on your mobility, your preference, your body length, the length of your femur, the length of your torso, etc. Once you've done some practice and figure out what position feels better for you, the next things you want to think about are, again, like I was saying, keeping your hips really open when you get to the bar. With Sumo also, the bar is already going to be touching your shins before you start. So once you're here, you also want to keep your lats really tight. So scapula retracted, elbows in, lats engaged. Knees are gonna go out. You're gonna grab the bar, pull tension, pull the slack out of your bar, butt's gonna push down. You're gonna push your butt down and in as you pull the bar to your hips. One of the biggest problems people have with Sumo is once they get down there, the first thing that happens is their butt shoots up, which looks a little something like this, which is not what we're looking for. So again, we're nice and open. We get down here, pull the tension out of the bar, we push our butt down, pull it straight back. That is a really good position. So once you've established your foot position, then you're gonna approach the bar. With Sumo deadlift, your shins are gonna be touching the bar, so you're getting as close as you can to the bar. This is because in Sumo deadlift, again, we want our hips as close to the bar as possible, and the bar is gonna move in a fairly straight line. So once you pink your setup, you're gonna focus on retracting your scapula, squeezing your lats tight, opening your hips, pushing your knees out as you get down to the bar. Once you get down there, you're gonna pull the tension out of the bar, pull shoulders behind the bar, push your butt down and in as you pull it back to your hips. A couple of other things you wanna be aware of is your eyes. They should be facing forward and they shouldn't be facing down at the floor. So eyes are up, back is tight, hips are open. We pull tension out of the bar, push our butt down, and pull the bar into our hips. You wanna be sure you're getting good breathing, so you wanna breathe. With the Sumo deadlift, the other thing to think about, as I am pushing through the floor, I am thinking of pushing my feet down and out versus conventional, where we only push down. So to kind of review, the biggest differences between conventional and Sumo are, the Sumo deadlift, you are grabbing inside of your legs versus outside of your legs. Sumo deadlift, you're starting with the bar as close to your shins as possible. And then when you are driving, you are pushing down and out to make the exercise happen. I hope this helps you with your Sumo deadlifts. Please let us know if you have any questions.